Beloved worldwide handsome no longer single? In a stunning turn of events that has taken the internet by storm, Jin of BTS was caught on camera walking hand in hand with an unidentified woman through the quiet streets of Tokyo late Monday evening. The moment, captured in grainy smartphone footage by a fan who happened to be passing by, quickly escalated from whispered rumor to global headline within hours. But who is she? And what exactly is her connection to Jin? The viral moment that shook the army. The video, only 17 seconds long, shows Jin wearing a casual black hoodie, jeans, and a face mask. Next to him, a tall woman in a beige trench coat and baseball cap walks confidently by his side. At one point, Jin is seen adjusting her hood to shield her from the rain, a gesture that has left fans breathless with curiosity. Though neither party seemed aware of being filmed, the fan who uploaded the clip claimed they were just 100 meters from a luxury hotel near Shibuya, sparking further speculation about the duo's destination. Within hours, hashtags like #JinSpotted, #WhoIsShe, and #JinTokyoMystery began trending globally on X, formerly Twitter, with millions of views across TikTok and Instagram Reels. Theories, rumors, and the burning question. ARMY worldwide is now split between excitement, concern, and full-blown detective mode. Theories range from a childhood friend to a fashion model Jin worked with to even an interpreter or stylist for a new solo project. Others point out that Jin is currently working on several overseas schedules, including potential filming for a Japanese brand campaign or music video, raising the possibility that the woman may simply be part of his team. But the undeniable closeness of their interaction has ignited one burning question across every platform. Is Jin in a relationship? Big Hit Music remains silent. As of this publication, Big Hit Music has not released any statement regarding the incident. Historically, the agency has remained tight-lipped on rumors involving members' personal lives, especially regarding dating. That silence has only fanned the flames. With Jin being the first BTS member to complete military service and recently returning to high-profile schedules, including Run Jin, his solo album promotions, and surprise guest performances, fans are questioning if this moment marks a new era in his personal freedom. Could this be the soft launch of a relationship Jin has kept secret for years? Fans react, shock, support, and heartbreak. While some fans have reacted with shock, some even expressing disappointment or heartbreak, a growing number of ARMYs have stepped forward to show support, emphasizing Jin's right to privacy and happiness. "He's a 32-year-old man who deserves love like anyone else," wrote a top comment on Weverse. "If it's real and he's happy, then I'm happy for him." Others are taking a more humorous approach, with viral memes captioned, "Me pretending I'm the mystery girl," or "Jin dating? Guess I'm starting my villain arc now." What happens now? As fans continue digging for clues, from matching accessories to known female collaborators, some have started tracking the hotel entrances, fashion tags, and past interview quotes where Jin once said he would date someone who makes him laugh. Interestingly, the woman's style has drawn attention too, with fashion blogs already analyzing her coat, shoes, and bag, attempting to determine if she's a celebrity, influencer, or just a private citizen with surprisingly polished taste. Meanwhile, Korean news outlets and Japanese entertainment tabloids are now joining the hunt, raising the stakes further. Will Jin address this himself? Or will the silence continue, allowing the mystery to grow? Final word, a mystery unfolds. Whether this was a romantic encounter, a professional partnership, or just an innocent walk with a friend, one thing is clear. Jin's quiet stroll through Tokyo has become the loudest moment in global K-pop conversation this week. And as more images, theories, and possibly official responses surface, the world watches, refreshes, and wonders. Who is she? And what does this mean for Jin's future? As the hours ticked by after the clip first surfaced, Tokyo's quiet alleyway transformed into a digital epicenter of global speculation. ARMYs across time zones dissected every second of the footage. The way Jin glanced at the woman, the seemingly familiar body language, the matching pace of their stride, even the umbrella she carried became part of the ongoing investigation. Then came the second blow, a new high-definition photo uploaded anonymously on an international fan forum. This time, Jin and the woman were seen standing together at what appeared to be a small chic ramen shop just a block from the original location. While both wore masks, Jin's signature eyes and distinct build were unmistakable. He appeared relaxed, laughing even. She leaned slightly toward him as he seemed to be telling a story. Was this just friendly conversation or an intimate moment shared behind Tokyo's glowing lanterns? Fans turn investigators. Who is she? Within 24 hours, sleuthing fans had compiled a list of possibilities for the identity of the mystery woman. One theory gaining traction suggests she could be a Japanese actress or staff member associated with Jin's rumored CF shoot in Shinjuku, reportedly scheduled around the same week. Another theory, she may be an interpreter or stylist from HYBE's Japan division, potentially assigned to Jin during his solo shoot. But not everyone believes this is business. I've been a fan for over 10 years, and I know Jin's expressions, one user on X wrote. That's not the face of someone working, that's a man in love. Still, others urge caution, reminding fellow fans not to jump to conclusions and to respect Jin's personal life, a view echoed by several fan-base leaders and influencers. What if it is love? The idea that Jin might be quietly dating, or even more, that he might have been in a long-term relationship has opened emotional floodgates across social media. After all, Jin has always been known as one of the most private and composed members of BTS. Could this be his soft exit from the idol image, a signal that he's ready to show a more personal, vulnerable side of himself? Remember his song The Astronaut? The lyrics, which many fans assumed were about ARMY, could also take on a new meaning if this woman was in his life all along. You and I, we're not like the others. When I'm with you, there's no one else. Lines that once seemed abstract now echo with a new sense of intimacy and mystery. What about J-Hope? Adding fuel to the fire, J-Hope was also seen arriving in Tokyo just one day after the footage went viral. Though there's no official connection between his visit and Jin's, fans are wondering, was this a planned support trip between close friends or a strategy to manage the rising press attention? The two, known for their legendary chemistry and mutual trust, were recently spotlighted during BTS Festa 2025, where their concept switch version performances stunned the audience. Could this unexpected reunion in Japan mean something more is brewing? A duo performance, a brand campaign, or was J-Hope simply flying in to support Jin through what may be a nerve-wracking moment of public speculation? Media, press, and the pressure of privacy. Japanese media outlets have now started circling the story. Tabloids have stationed themselves around major hotels, airports, and known BTS-frequented restaurants. Paparazzi, long dormant in Japan's relatively respectful celebrity culture, are now on high alert. Meanwhile, back in Korea, entertainment shows have begun quietly referencing a major dating buzz involving a top K-pop star, careful not to mention Jin's name, yet clearly implying the connection. Big hit music remains silent. No denials, no clarifications, no distractions. For now, the mystery remains intact. And perhaps that's exactly what Jin wants. A turning point for BTS. This quiet walk through Tokyo could mark a new chapter, not just for Jin, but for BTS as a group. With the oldest members now back from military service and actively participating in solo and joint schedules, the question looms large. Is the group evolving into individuals first, idols second? Was Jin's Tokyo moment signal a future where dating is no longer taboo? Where idols like Jin can express affection publicly without fearing backlash? We always told them to be happy, one ARMY commented, so why do we get mad when they try? That question continues to echo louder than the clicking of cameras. What now? As the world watches Jin, once again at the center of headlines he never asked for, we are reminded of his words during his 2022 pre-military farewell livestream. I'm not perfect, but I hope someday you'll love me even when I live like a normal person. Was this night in Tokyo his first real step toward that normalcy? We may never know who she is. We may never get an answer. But we do know one thing. Jin walked confidently through the streets of Tokyo that night. And wherever that walk leads, the world is watching. As dawn breaks in Seoul and night falls in Los Angeles, the image of Jin walking beside the mysterious woman continues to dominate headlines, hashtags, and fan discussions across platforms. On Weverse, heartfelt letters pour in. Some express confusion, others support, but most share a common sentiment, a deep longing for clarity coupled with a fierce desire to protect him. In Brazil, fans lit digital candles in a show of love and acceptance, flooding Twitter with the hashtag #WeSupportJin, which trended globally within hours. Across Southeast Asia, popular fan cafes launched campaigns urging ARMY to withhold judgment and to send encouraging messages, no matter the nature of the relationship. In a surprising twist, a Japanese radio station aired a segment dedicated to the astronaut, interpreting the song anew in the context of the recent footage, with the host tearfully describing it as a song of someone who's always loved from afar, until now. The Phantom Woman, a shocking resemblance? As speculation intensified, one fan-made side-by-side comparison sparked a frenzy. The woman in the video bore an eerie resemblance to a figure spotted in a 2022 backstage documentary for Jin's solo single. At the time, she was dismissed as a background staff member, face partially blurred. Could this mean the two have known each other for years? Was Jin subtly introducing her into his world all along? Analysts in the K-pop industry are cautious. If this is truly someone he's been with since pre-military days, said one cultural commentator, then he has done an incredible job of balancing love and duty, which is almost unheard of in idol culture. Interestingly, eagle-eyed fans pointed out that Jin wore a navy blue scarf in Tokyo, the same one he once wore in 2021 during a BTS live Q&A session where he jokingly said, "This scarf is special. I wear it when I want to feel safe." Coincidence? Or was this his subtle way of communicating that, despite the inevitable storm, he feels at peace with his decision to go public, even indirectly? With J-Hope arriving the day after the footage broke, speculation now centers on his possible role in the unfolding story. Was he called by HYBE to monitor the situation discreetly? Is he accompanying Jin for a possible joint stage or recording? Or was this truly a personal mission to support a friend caught in the harsh glare of the spotlight? Fans who spotted J-Hope at Haneda Airport described him as smiling, composed, and dressed down, but not hiding. He even waved to a few fans, a rarity when stars are embroiled in rumors. This behavior only fanned the flames. Some believe he's preparing to appear on a Japanese talk show alongside Jin, a theory backed by leaked documents hinting at HYBE artist dual bookings under NDAs. But others suspect a deeper motive. J-Hope may be there not just as a brother, but as a buffer. In an industry where companies often rush to deny even the slightest rumors, HYBE's decision to remain completely silent is strategic, suspicious, or simply a calculated embrace of ambiguity. Some insiders speculate that the company is observing ARMY's reaction before issuing any statement. This could be a test to see whether the public is ready to accept that their beloved idols are aging, maturing, and living real lives. This might be the first time HYBE lets the storm pass without shielding Jin, one fan tweeted. If so, it's the most honest thing they've done. At the heart of this whirlwind remains one man, Kim Seokjin. Throughout his career, Jin has carefully walked the line between public affection and private peace. This moment in Tokyo may be his boldest yet. Whether intentional or not, he has become a symbol not just of romance, but of evolution, the changing face of what it means to be a global idol. He could have hidden, he could have denied, but instead, he walked, with purpose, with presence, and perhaps with love. Now the world waits.